Why do some men only reveal their true character when life humbles them? I was at the barber shop the other day. You know how guys talk, right? When they think nobody's listening. Well, we're listening. So two men were arguing about relationships, money, life, all the usual topics. One of them, like big guy, he had beards, full confidence, said something that made everyone go quiet for a second. He said, bro, when there is no money, everybody distressed. My girl ought to understand that. I don't have money, so she has to have patience. Now, the way he said it loud, bold, like stress was a free pass to disrespect women. And the worst part, he expected an applause. He expected the rest of us to nod like he made sense. Now, all I could think was, so this is how some men behave when comfort disappears? Women, speak up, oh, is this how they treat you? Give me a sign. I would say judge him by his behavior when life strips him down to nothing. You think you know a man when he's winning, but you don't truly meet him until life knocks him to his knees. Ladies, if you want to understand a man's true nature, don't study him when he's shining. Study him when life humbles him. A lot of men act loving when they have money because comfort makes everyone gentle, right? But when he goes broke, that's when you meet the real him. Pay attention. When his finances drop, does his respect drop too? Does his tone change? Does it become like cold and irritated? Does he suddenly treat you like the problem? Now, some men hide their true character behind money. And the moment that money disappears, their mask falls. That's when you see the entitlement, the anger, the disrespect, the insecurity, the blame. Meanwhile, you are the one encouraging him, supporting him, carrying responsibility with him, holding the relationship together. And instead of gratitude, it gives you attitude. Being broke is not an excuse to mistreat you. A man who loses money and loses his manners was never kind. He was just comfortable. Remember this. You deserve a man whose love doesn't fluctuate with his bank account. You deserve a man whose respect is consistent, rich or broke. Watch him in his dry season. If he changes, if he becomes cruel, if he drains you emotionally, that is not your man. That is your warning sign. So stop and watch the version of him that appears when everything falls apart. And funny enough, or possibly I would even say not funny, that same guy in the barber shop who was shouting when the barber asked him to pay, he suddenly became gentle like wet bread. I just looked away. Let peace reign. And while we're on the topic of how things sometimes fall apart faster than we can gather them, there is a very important question I want to place before you. Please don't feel obligated to answer it if you're unsure. No pressure at all. But considering everything I've shared and the experiences we've touched on, I believe you might have a thought or an idea, or even like a small insight. So here's my question.